Hi, welcome to my channel. For today's video, we'll be going 0 to 100. Clearly this is the finished look with future Krystle. I have an outfit, I have my hair done, have my makeup done. This is my 0 to 100. Before we get started on this look, I want to remind you, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so. Like this video and share it with your friends. Also ring that notification bell. You'll be notified of my videos every week. I also have a video upcoming with me applying these lashes, so you definitely want to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified of that. But yeah, let's get into it. So on the day-to-day, when I'm getting ready, especially on days that I wash my hair, which I did today, I tend to let my hair air dry, or I have it up in a towel to dry a bit while I'm getting ready. I am the makeup first, hair second type of girl. I know that there's people that do it the other way around, but I'm always have been, always will be, makeup first. So that's what we'll be doing today. And we will be starting with eyes because in case there's any fallout for the look that I have in mind. So we'll go ahead and prime my eyelids using the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. Perfect. For today's video, I think I'm going to exclusively use one palette. I chose the Colourpop All That palette, which I believe came out last Valentine's Day holiday around that time. Colourpop still offers this palette online for $18. And this is what it looks like inside. So it is mostly pink and burgundy reddish with one hint of black sparkle. So this is the palette I'm going to try to use for today. As with some of my other looks, I will place a picture of the palette up on the screen, likely on this side, and I will circle the color that I'm using as I'm using it. Going in with my Morphe E27, I'm going into BB Girl, and I'm going to apply that all over my eyelid just to have a nice even base for the look that I have in mind. Now the idea is for this 0 to 100 look to be a good look for Valentine's Day, whatever it is you have planned. I know things will look a little bit different this year, but if you do have a date to spend Valentine's Day with, this is something that you could do even at home, or you can also go without makeup and just PJs. That'll work too. I'm first going in with my Colourpop E27 into Please Me, which is a deep burgundy red color. And I'm going to smudge that along the lash line and kind of do a wing with it. I'm planning to do a very winged look, so we'll see how that comes out. I feel like it's going to be it's going to look like a Valentine's Day look. I'm not trying to do anything too different from that, so. And I am very sloppy with it because I plan to put other colors and layer other things on top of it. As a reminder, I am not a makeup artist, so I'm just a girl that loves makeup and playing with makeup. So this is in no way a tutorial. But should you have this eyeshadow palette or similar colors and want to follow along, I definitely invite you to do so. But this is what my 0 to 100 look would be to get ready for a Valentine's Day date. Whether it's with a significant other, with spending time with your kids, spending time with one of your best girlfriends or one of your best boyfriends, or with your parents, or by yourself. You know, you want to grab some wine and look beautiful for yourself at home. I definitely encourage that. Okay, so let's get a little mirror so I can see where we're at with this. Yep, that's about how I want it to look. Now going back into my E27, I'm going to dip into Wink Wink, and I'm going to blend out that line so it doesn't look so harsh on top. Now I know it's looking very messy, but it is going to clean up, I think. So going into my Colourpop E28, I am dipping into the Feels. And I'm going even tighter along my lash line. This is the black sparkly color that I am applying, so I am a little bit more careful. But I plan to do a wing along with this. I just want it to look very smudged. Going back into my Colourpop E27, back into Please Me, I'm going to blend in that black with that burgundy red together. Going back into my Morphe E27, I haven't added any color. I'm just smoothing this out a bit around the crease area, and I'm going to add a different color right now. I'm going to tap into Cha Cha using that E27 and just run that all over this area to smooth it out. Okay, I like where we're at so far. Grabbing, let's use this one. It's a Colourpop E23. I'm dipping into Uncuffed, and I'm applying that all under the brow bone area. Oops. So I had a little bit end up on the black part, and that's okay. I feel like this side has a little bit more reddish, so I'm going back into my Colourpop E27 into Please Me to make sure they both have about the same amount of reddish tone. I used to be anti-red eyeshadow, but I've definitely opened up how accepting I am of different colors to use. So back to my E27. I don't have any additional color, but I'm sure there's some leftover Cha Cha on it. Okay, let's go in with the wing liner. I usually don't do it on this step, but I am going to clean up the bottom with a wipe, and in case my eyeliner gets a little crazy, it'll just wipe it off as well. I'll be using the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner to make my wing. Now using a makeup wipe, I'm going to clean up those lines, and then we'll get into the foundation and all of the rest of the face. All right, let's see. I'm going in with e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Right under the eyes, right here where I have the largest pores. I also like to put it around my nose, right here on my forehead where I have the most lines, but even though it gets covered with my bangs. Now I usually put the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Primer on before that one, but I forgot. So I'm gonna put it on top. And hopefully we'll be okay with that. For foundation, I'll be using my L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I have the color 430 and 460. Kind of feel like I'm in between both colors, so I'm going to use both. So I'll just apply it on my beauty sponge here, about the same amount. Oh, just kidding, my 430 is about out. Well, that's a problem because I feel like this other one is too dark. Let's see. So I have this e.l.f. in vanilla. Let me look at it. Yeah, sure. It's the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation in vanilla. So we'll mix those two colors together and put it all over. I'm now going into my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I'm applying that using my fingers where I have some of my maskne redness, which is down here by my chin, under my nose, and I have some redness on my cheeks right here. And then back in with my sponge just to make sure it's all smoothed out before I apply concealer under my eyes. So I'm mixing two concealers for today. I'm using my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer in Medium 90W. And that one I'm applying very close to my under eye area and down my nose a bit. And I like to go over where I put the NARS concealer. And then I'm also going in with my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in light beige. And this is going to highlight a little bit more because it's lighter. So just in the middle here, a little bit on the nose, the Cupid's bow. A few areas to highlight, and then we'll blend it all in. Using my Tati Beauty Blendiful, I'm going to dip it into the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder. I have the color in light medium, and so I'm going to set my under eyes, but I like to go in with my sponge right before, make sure there's no creasing. Okay, I'm going into my Soul Body Face and Body Bronzing Balm in dark. And using my beauty sponge, I like to use the round butt end of it. I'm going to bronze up my face. Now going in with the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Blush in Nude Kiss. Also using the butt end of my beauty sponge. Using my E3, I've dipped into the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. And I'm putting that all over my face to set it all. I'm going to add a tad more blush. I'm going to use this Colourpop and Mulan Pressed Powder Blush in Matchmaker using my Morphe E4. It's a nude blush, but it does have a sparkle, so add a little sheen to it. And let's finish up the eyes. Going in with my Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen, I'm going to run this in my waterline. Using a Morphe M210, dipping into the feels and smoking underneath the waterline. That ended up a little smokier than I imagined or that I planned for. That's okay. Going into my Morphe E36, let's dip a little bit into Wink. I don't want it to be as red as the top, so maybe a little bit of a pinker tone, a mauvey pinky tone. And just blend that black with that mauvey pink color. Going into my Morphe E35 and into Risque, I'm going to highlight the brow bone. I'm hoping this is not too pink. It is too pink, but we're gonna roll with it because I already put it there. And in the inner corners, I'm putting a lot of it. So I like my inner corners to pop a lot. I don't mind that it's pinkier for the inner corners. Okay, now let's set this face. Oh, highlighter. Let's highlight the face. Going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator and using a Morphe R31. I'm going to highlight the top of my cheekbone on each side. Then I like to come up here a bit, a little bit on the nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Let's add a little extra because it's for Valentine's Day. Now let's set the face. I'm going to use my triple setting method. If you saw my favorites video of 2020, you would have seen that this trio that I do here is my go-to for setting my face. So I go in with an oil first and I apply it with a beauty sponge. I have drier skin, but aside from that, I feel like it makes the powders look not so powdery. I put a small bit on my hand, and then I put half on one face and half on the other face. And as a reminder, all of these products will be listed down below, so if you missed anything, you'll find it there. Or I forgot to mention it, like I just realized I forgot to mention that this was the NYX Hydro Touch Oil Primer, and this is supposed to dupe the Smashbox Primer Oil. All right, now going in with my MAC Fix Plus all over the face, and then last, my Fourth Ray Beauty Glisten Up Mist. I went a little extra with my setting spray today. I don't know if it was the setting mist, but I feel like it's not as smooth, my eyeshadow, so I will go back and smooth that out in just a minute. I'm gonna make sure that everything dried up. For now, I'm putting on mascara, starting with my L'Oreal Voluminous Original. And I use this one first to kind of prime my top lashes before I go in with the next mascara, which I'm going in with the L'Oreal Bambi Eye Mascara over top. So I'm still going to let this dry up a bit. So I'm going in with the Real Her Expert Advice Lip Liner in I Am Precious, and I'm lining my lips. And then I'm using the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss Bomb in, or Gloss Bomb Cream in Mauve Wives. So very quickly going into my Morphe E27, I'm just going to run it over this area here because I feel like it looks a little choppy. And somehow I managed to get mascara on my lower, or eyeshadow on my lower lash line, or not my lower, in my under eyes here. Way to go. All right, that's okay. Cleaned it up. Here's my finished makeup look. I am hopping off camera to go fix my hair, put on some normal clothes that are not pajamas. And I also will be putting on false lashes. I'm not doing that on camera though, because I'm filming for a different video. If that video goes up first, then I'll link it down below. And if not, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you should be. And you should like this video. And you should turn on your notifications so that way you're alerted when the video on the eyelashes goes up. So, yeah. Let's go fix the rest of this and I'll be right back. So this is my little outfit of the day for Valentine's Day if I was going out. I will try to link the things that I am wearing if they're available. This tank is from a few years ago. It's from Forever 21, and so I don't know if it is still available, but I will link it if it is, or if I find something similar to it, I'll link it down below. American Eagle jeans, Target heels, Target little sweater. Earrings are from Marshall's from some time ago, I think, so just some dangles there. But yeah, this is, you know, depending, weather permitting, this is what I would be wearing, you know, if I was going out for Valentine's Day. And there you have it, 0 to 100. I have a full face of makeup, I have some jewelry on, I have a new outfit, I've done my hair, I even have some lashes on, and we are ready for our date night. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, now is the time to subscribe. Also, ring that notification bell. You'll be notified every week of my newest uploads. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.